Remember, knowledge, it ain't free. You gotta pay attention and don't believe the hype.
And they're off in the Kentucky Derby.
For some, they say it's the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. For us, it's about potential financial opportunities. Never bring a knife to a gunfight, and make no mistake, big money is up for grabs and this is a fight. Never settle for second best. The Past the Wire annual Kentucky Derby seminar. Nobody does it better. Preparation is key. Be better prepared, delve deeper, stealth. They won't see us coming and they won't know we're there. Money management, ticket structure, pace, all the intangibles, thoroughgraph, everything that matters to make it count, to have that edge. In the end, if things go as planned, it'll be like we stole the money. This is important, so you're going to want to remember it. If you're a cat and you want to become a lion, you're going to have to lose your taste for rats.
Hey, Sure Bet Coffee. Put that giddy up in your cup. That giddy up in your cup. Sure Bet Coffee. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
There's a lot of ways to handicap a horse race and a lot of ways to bet on it. But nobody that I know does it like Gio Setti and his full card, precise order handicap. Every horse in the race gets a predicted order of finish like only Gio can do, way beyond a deep dive, available exclusively on select days at Past the Wire. Himself, Frankie Dettori. Ciao, Frankie, tutto a posto.
Tutto a posto, yes, that's a good start. So you haven't lost your Italian.
You're watching Past the Wire TV, presented by Am Wager.
Tracking trips at Past the Wire. There is no better time than now to join and ride with this clan. We'll be your second set of expert trained eyes. We ain't gonna buy you a fish. Sure, we'll give you some, but more importantly, we'll show you how to fish and make you a better. CAWs, sharks in the water, no problem. We'll go against anybody, and we have the track record to prove it. Big days, big pools, and select days all year long. We'll outplay them all. Looking for an ace? You're in the right place. Want to find that diamond? Be with us. Want to know more? Just ask a member or visit us at pastthewire.com and check out the Tracking Trips page. Nobody does it better.
Hello, Terry. It's Tampa Bay Derby Day, and I'm here with Bill Strauss and baseball legend David Wells. And Bill is one of the partners of Zulu Kingdom, who just won the Columbia Stakes here at Tampa. Bill, got to be a big thrill for you to come out here for this race, huh?
Big thrill. The only part of this I don't like is Terry Finley wasn't here to help me celebrate, so we missed him. But hello, Terry. It was a great race. It was his first race back. We didn't know what to expect. In the Breeders' Cup, he was a bit keen. That's why he went very fast. But Flavien said after the race, he's learned to rate a little bit. He had him rated perfectly on the outside, made his move at the right time, and held off the closer, which is a very, very talented racehorse as well.
Well, seeing as though this is a nice stakes win, is there anything you're looking at the future? Have you talked with Chad about what might be moving forward?
No, I've been in this business a long time. You don't ask anything about the next race until you get through this race. But I'm sure he'll be on the stakes. He'll be on the stakes calendar. Maybe Keeneland, maybe the undercard at Kentucky Derby. I don't know, but I'll talk to Chad. But there's definitely some nice races coming up for us this spring.
Well, and your friendship with David,
David, yeah, you can talk to that. Now, David and I go back. We own a restaurant in San Diego called the Pamplemousse Grill, and David's been a great client of ours and an even better friend. And we've traveled with him, and it's great that he moved here. So we hooked up for the day, and last night we had dinner. Great guy, and I'm going to leave you to him.
And the good thing is, he's a Yankee fan like his brother.
I am a
so
Yankee
it's good.
fan.
Bill, appreciate your time and good luck moving forward.
Take a hike, winner.
So, David, we know that you're just a sports fan,
Yes.
and you got a good friend of yours here in horse racing. I mean, do you get the thrill of horse racing? You just had a nice win yourself personally, so.
Yes, I did. I mean, how can you not bet his horse? You've known the guy for a long time, and I'm picking his brain upstairs, and he ain't giving me crap. So I said, you know what? He's got a horse, so I'm going to bet it. I bet $100 a win, and the thing won. So I love it, and congrats to Bill and his team for winning. So it's a good thing. Got my money back.
There you go. So, let's talk. You just moved here to Tampa from San Diego recently, building a new home. Let's talk about your baseball career. Obviously, it's a very decorated career. Let's talk about making sure the people know the rumor about the perfect game that you threw. What happened the night before? If you can share a little bit.
Yeah, the hungover day, night, everything. Yeah, one of the stupidest things you could do, but the stars were lined up right, and I had no clue what I was doing out there. All I wanted to do was get 5 innings, get a quality start, because the way I was feeling was not good, and I could have been fined, suspended. And when I got to the ballpark, David Cohn's my locker mate, and he's like, "Wow." I go, "What?" And he goes, "You stink." He goes, "You better go hide, because if Joe smells you, you're not pitching today." So I went in the back room, had the masseuse work on my legs, and then that happened. Who would have thunk that? So, but it was a great day. It's history, and I'm in it. So it's a beautiful thing.
You got the ball from the game, right?
I do have the ball, the jersey, the hat, right down to the jock strap.
That's awesome. Is there share 1 or 2 Steinbrenner stories with us real quick?
Well, I remember when I signed with them in '97, and we were playing interleague, and so we were the year before. I was in Baltimore in '96, and we were in the playoffs, and that Jeffrey Mayer leaned over and caught the home run that Jeter hit, and Tony Tarasco was right underneath it, and it wasn't a home run. All hell broke loose. Richie Garcia called it a home run, and he was totally wrong. And Richie does live here in Tampa area, so I give him crap every time I see him. So the next year when I signed with the Yankees, we were playing interleague against Montreal, and I think it was the 3rd inning. I don't know who hit. Darren Fletcher or somebody hit a home run, and Paul O'Neill was underneath it, and somebody reached over, and they called it a home run. I lost my mind. Paul was going nuts. So I pitched into the 8th inning. I came out, and I go into the locker room, and George Steinbrenner was sitting right next to my locker with the clubhouse guy. And I said, "George, you need to do something. You need to put a higher fence over there." And he told me I wasn't a pitcher that he signed. And confrontation went up. I got up. I got in his face. And I went to get ice. I said, "If you're back here when I get ice, I'm going to beat the living crap out of you." He goes, "I ain't afraid of you." Well, sure enough, I come out. He's there. And I went after him and chased him out of the clubhouse. and it was not a good thing. So the next day, I went in the clubhouse during the game, and the phone rang outside of Joe Torre's locker. I picked it up, Yankee Stadium, second base. "Who is this?" I go, "You called me." And I knew it was George. And I said, "Hey, buddy, this is Boomer." And he's like, and I go, "Hey, I just want to apologize from yesterday. That was uncalled for. I don't know what I was thinking." He goes, "You wait right there." He came down, we went in Joe's office, we talked it out, he gave me a big old hug, kiss on the cheek, he goes, "You're my guy." We made amends, thank God, because he was a beautiful man, and I miss him dearly, but he was crazy just like me, so he dished it out and he took it, so it was a good thing.
Well, listen, us at Past the Wire really appreciate you taking time with us, David, and
My pleasure.
enjoy retirement, and maybe maybe you'll get into ownership here in the horses, and we'll keep up with you.
Well, I have to talk to Jason Werth on that because he's hot right now. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. Let's go.
And he got his first hit. His major league hit was off of me, so he owes me something.
There you go.
I started him.
Have a great day. Thanks.
And here's Tama in the final stages. The Santa Anita Derby goes to Tama. It's Tama, absolutely terrific, winning Malibu by 4 widening lengths.
Past the Wire TV, your #1 source for horse racing news and interviews, handicapping analysis, betting insights, and more. Past the Wire TV covers the biggest races at the best tracks.
Garnet and Luis Saez to win the Belmont Stakes at Saratoga.
The Grey Wizard is absolutely flying. Champagne won. The Grey Wizard. Oh, it's very close. Leave it to the judge.
Like, share, and subscribe to Past the Wire TV. Nobody does it better.
Blood. That makes you related. Loyalty. That makes you family. Nobody does it better.